We have a stiffness test here. We have a tarmac, S-Works. Put the fork in there, etc., just to weigh it against the Winspace SLC. And beautiful bike. The Winspace, just built up with these parts, is about 60 grams lighter. They're both 56 centimeters. Both 56 centimeters. And came from Winspace. Got the wrong boxes, but. And then we've got this from Specialized Australia. So genuine product. No fakey stuff here. Genuine. We've got a stiffness test here. This one is a good test. This explains, I've got another SL7 S-Works over here in featured in videos. This explains why I notice a lot of flex in there. Look at how much flex. I'm not squeezing that hard. Yes, I'm on steroids. I'm quite strong on steroids, but I'm not obviously trying to crack the frame. All right, that's a lot of flex there. There's a lot of wagging. Okay, I'm going to try and use the same strength in the hands here. Stole this from Oz Cycle, Steve, and this is it just feels stiffer. All right, it feels stiffer. Okay, now what does that translate to? It means that you're going to have more explosive sprint sensation. If you can push out 2,000 watts, you can do it on that bike. You can do it on that bike, but 2,000 watts on this is just going to feel a lot more. You know, you're going to feel it's going to feel tight and right. All right. This is going to feel loose and sloppy, and that's okay. If you want loose and sloppy, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. I like tight and right. It just feels good. Grab some hip, give it a rip, and it just feels more lively. I like this. Also, one thing with the Winspace frames, this rim brake this is a 406 chainstay. 406, and here we've got a sloppy 410, which is great for gravel riding and stuff like that, but it just, for me, it feels more saggy and laggy. But again, generally people buy S-Works these days, they're buying it for Instagram kudos. They're not buying it for performance. I'm a huge fan of Specialized product in the past, you know I am, but these latest Specialized they're not race bikes. Sure, races use them, but they're sponsored. They wouldn't buy themselves, in my opinion. And I dare say, Julian Alaphilippe, in my opinion, he rides a special carbon layup. He rides a special carbon layup. That's my hunch based on conversations with ex-riders, etc., current World Tour riders, that often they get a special carbon frame for them because they want extra stiffness, etc. But that is very, very flexy. Very, very flexy. And that's why they sag. They sag around. But again, like I said, you can still do the power. There's no doubt about it. But it's going to feel like laggy, very lagging. All right. This one here feels stiff. It feels tight and right, to repeat myself. This is a Winspace. Winspace. If you want one of these, they're about $1,500 US, including shipping. And we're going to cut this up today and build it up. Cut the fork down. Obviously, we've only torqued that to like 1 Newton meters, so it's not getting crushed. And be careful with your carbon steerers. Any carbon product, super light. And there we go. Stiffer is the Winspace. Much stiffer, much stiffer. I know straight away this is going to translate into more riding power feel. All right. If you're still pushing the same watts, but you're going to get more watts going to the rear wheel. Okay. Simple as that. If you're putting the watts out, it means that the tight frame, stiff frame, is going to translate more power to the rear wheel. For most people riding S-Works today, they don't care. It's more about Instagram kudos. And I agree, this is an incredible looking color. That's amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, you know. But I don't ride for fashion. I ride for feel and performance. I just like feeling good on the bike. That's why I ride bikes. It feels good. I'm not out there for show. And but hey, if you are, that's all that matters. As long as you're out there on the bike, that's all that matters. Beautiful. I've got this unpainted to make it even lighter. Beautiful.